Here's the problem with all this. All right, number one, the Yankees always make the playoffs. And if they don't make the playoffs, you think the anger over the last few years will be loud. Right. It'll be 10 times louder. B, the injury thing bothers me. I don't want to hear about injuries in most Yankee fans. I'm not even going to say you because I know you kiss the ring most of the time. No one wants to hear about injuries. Like DJ LeMahieu sucks. We have to hear about, well, he's hurt.
No.
We have to hear about that. The Yankees have struggled with Aaron Judge out. We have to hear that as an excuse when Donaldson and Rizzo have done nothing. When guys who are paid to perform have done nothing. So right now, when the Yankees struggling despite the last 2 days, and they've done it with their pitching, let's be honest, they've overcome it, but we would hear the excuse of, well, Aaron Judge was hurt. Nobody wants to hear that. If the Yankees get knocked out in the postseason, but there's a few unhealthy players, well, last year Benintendi was out. Do you want that excuse?
No, I get you. He said.
So then, what does that even mean?
Well, he said because the core of the team. The core of the team.
And by the way,
right now, they've played most of the year without the one starting pitcher they added to make a difference. Well, that's what he's talking about.
No, but I'm talking about last year.
Who's talking about last year?
He said to you, "This is when I'll start asking hard questions." Which doesn't even mean he's going to fire anybody.
No, true.
It just means, ooh, I'm going to ask a tough question. First of all, that's irresponsible. We should ask tough questions every year.
Obviously.
Why would you not ask a tough question last year?
Right.
There were no tough questions after you got embarrassed by the Astros?
Of course.
Oh, so there were no tough questions last year. So what you're excited about is the owner.
Not excited. I'm saying that was more. He's never even broached the subject of having a problem with Brian Cashman.
I'm going to ask.
No, it's more of a big deal.
Okay. He didn't ask tough questions when you got embarrassed by the Red Sox in a wild card game.
He should have.
That's my point to you. Yet you're
but
saying,
he didn't. But he didn't. You want to go back 2 years and say what he should have done. I agree with you. The idea that tough questions haven't been asked the last 2 years. Well, now he's finally openly acknowledging that that's going to change. Isn't that what we're looking for? Aren't you upset that there weren't tough questions asked? That's the whole point. The whole point was we didn't get those tough questions. For the first time, he's acknowledging, here they come.
I'm upset that now it would take that to even ask a tough question.
That's fine, but at least
that's embarrassing.
Yeah, but he's never even broached that subject. He's never come close.
Who cares? That's pathetic. I didn't ask a tough question.
No, we all agree it's pathetic. We all agree.
You agree with that?
I agree that there should have been tough questions asked.
So that answer is pathetic. Then you agree?
No,
the answer.
Yeah,
thank you. Okay,
it's at the point where it's desperately needed, and what we should be more upset about, whether or not he cares about our collective anger in June.
No, I know,
when we won't care about June the second it's over.
I know, but you're telling me you're excited that the owner's going to finally ask a tough question when tough questions should have been asked after 20, after 21, and after 22.
Correct.
But guess what, guys? If there's no injuries, because remember, if there are injuries, no tough questions. Well, if there are no injuries and we don't win, I'm going to bring Brian in a room and ask him a tough question.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
That's pathetic.
What do the most Yankee fans have a problem with? The idea that those questions haven't been asked, that he's not on Brian Cashman. Do you think he's more concerned that at home or whatever he's unaware of what the Yankee fans are feeling?
Want tough questions? No, they want people fired.
Well, I mean, I think that's his way of putting it. As he's not going to tell you I'm going to fire him, but that's his way of saying.
I never suggested he was ever going to say that.
Yeah.
But for that to be the big step,
I think
and with
it's
caveats
bigger.
too, by the way, Craig, big
than
caveats. I'll ask the tough questions if there are injuries and we lose, then I'm going to say to Brian with a mean face, what happened? Grrr.
I'm thinking maybe we should have gone Big Mac in heaven moving forward.